Good morning, internet dwellers. Von Bastard is back. I know it's been a while since I've made any videos or posted any videos, and that's mostly because I thought the channel was obsolete. It had served its purpose. The purpose was to expose the corruption, you know, in DC, specifically with the FBI. But I guess the word's gotten out. So everybody knows exactly what's going on. Okay. So my job is done. You know. Uh, so I moved on to other things like starting a new business, which has kind of had me occupied for the last few months. I'm having a great, a lot of fun with it. And the only reason why I'm back here is it's going to be from now on, I'm just going to do these lighthearted videos. Because, everything, in my opinion, now that the American people know what's going on with the corruption, it's not going to be around much longer, man. The peasants know. The peasants are all collecting their freaking, you know, torches and pitchforks, and it won't be long at all before order is restored in the capital. But an interesting thing happened to me yesterday when I was getting my hair cut. I was talking to the lady that was cutting my hair, and she brought up the Maui fires. And it shocked me, not because of the Emperor Nero crap that's going on over there, and we'll talk about that a little bit more, was that this ordinary, everyday person had been paying attention and recognized what was going on for what it was, which was corruption. And it shocked me because usually these people, all they want to do is complain about the stuff that affects them directly, like gas prices, how much do eggs cost, how's their job doing? Can they make money, or do they have any opportunities? Okay, that's what these people usually are interested, but not this lady. She knew about the Maui fires and everything that was going on. And with that said, I guess we should probably get this game started. What do you think? All right, so here we are at World of War ships, and this is my Vermont. And this bad boy never existed. It only existed on the blueprints. Okay, like for instance, everybody knows. Here we go. It's the Iowa class was like the bestest battleships we ever fielded, right? But what people don't know is that the follow-on to the Iowa class was the Montana class. Look at this thing. It's even bigger, nastier, and badder. Okay, it's got an extra turret, so it's instead of 9 16-inch freaking barrels, it's got 12 16-inch barrels. And they actually were getting ready to lay the keels for these things when somebody said, "Hey, you know what? We should probably build aircraft carriers because they're better." And then we're like, "Oh, okay, that's a wonderful idea." Okay, but after the Montana, and they didn't actually start building these things, but what was on the design boards was this monster, the frickin' Vermont. And it's got 12 guns too, but those aren't 16-inch guns. Those are 18-inch guns, which means it has 3 more barrels than the Yamato. And of course, that's the one I'm going to be playing with this morning. Now, this is just a co-op game because I'm trying to I'm farming steel. Anybody that knows World of Warships knows what's going on with that. And the game's only going to last like 5 minutes because we're playing bots. But let's put all that aside. And let's go back to the Maui fires. Okay. Now, what is actually going on in Maui. Okay, so this fire starts up, and 1,000 people go up. Poof! And nobody in the media is talking about it. All right, not really. And then the more we dig into it, the more crazy it gets. Like there was no warning, and that the people that were trying to get away, the police wouldn't let them leave. And the only people that survived apparently were the ones that blew past the freaking police barricade. And then I hear that they refuse to give the fire department the freaking water to fight the fire. And then the thing that is actually the most criminal is what happened to the kids. Apparently, instead of having the kids, all together and, shepherding them to safety, they just sent all the kids home. And a quarter of them died in the fire. And the hairdresser knew all about that. All right? Now, as creepy as that is, now we find out that for some reason they want the people on that island to leave. Okay, the governor of Hawaii is talking about eminent domaining all that land where these people were. By the way, the people that were burned out were blue-collar Hawaiians. Okay, and and the rich people on the island, like Oprah Winfrey apparently, have been lusting after this property for years. Okay, because they wanted to build a new development. And surprise, surprise, the governor wants to eminent domain this land from these people. They have no bodies to bury their kids. In fact, the government isn't even admitting that the kids are dead. They're just going, they're missing. We can't find them. Where'd they go? I don't know. Right? Okay. So that they can build a memorial casino and resort complex. Freaking funded and owned by Oprah Winfrey. Yes, even the freaking peasants are starting to figure out this is that they're getting screwed, Oh my God. By the way, this is some real Nero crap. For those of you that aren't freaking, have never read a history book, this has happened before. The Emperor Nero wanted to build a bigger freaking palace in Rome, so he just burned the freaking city down. You ever hear like Rome burned while Nero played the fiddle? Yeah, and then he blamed it on the freaking Christians, and that's when the whole sort of the whole feeding the Christians to the lions. That's where that came from, because Nero was covering up his freaking bullshit. And here we go. It's happening again, only this time it's not Emperor Nero, it's Emperor Oprah. Emperor Oprah. And The Rock, of all people. The Rock! He's a local boy, but I guess he's sold out to the Illuminati, man. Because he's in on the freaking real estate deal too, apparently. Apparently, allegedly. It's kind of hard to say, oh, let's launch fighters! There's an aircraft floating around. Yes, I know, this game is not freaking realistic. Not really. Anyway, any hoot, don't pollute. I need someone to kill. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, man, the people are starting to figure it out, and this is gonna have political consequences. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Tulsi Gabbard is the next senator from Hawaii. Let's see if I can hit this guy. Boom! Oh, wow. I killed the hell out of that castle. Oh, man. Oh, man! Anyway. Yeah, so can you imagine the Democratic Party losing Hawaii because of this bullshit? I mean, These people just can't help themselves. Now, as far as the fire goes and how it started, I don't think that was any of this Illuminati shit that you hear on the internet about space lasers and shit like that. I think it was just sheer incompetence because
Our victory is in sight.
frickin' Hawaii has been dominated by the Democratic Party, which means everybody in authority is there not because of merit, but because of fashion, all right, or because of their affiliation, political affiliation. Finally, something to shoot at. Um, so the actual freaking disaster of, of everybody dying, I don't, I think that was just sheer incompetence. But this freaking decision to exploit the tragedy, you know, by using it as an excuse to get rid of these blue collar folk that they've been wanting to get rid of for years so they can build another freaking, you know, Las Vegas in Hawaii. All right, let's see. I wonder if I should switch to AP. All right, right now I'm shooting HE, and it's kind of like buckshot, and AP is more like a freaking thing. But anyway, so yeah, so freaking they just don't care, man. This incident in Maui just pretty much underscores how these elites in Washington feel about us. We're freaking peasants. They don't think we should have any freaking say in how we are governed. And you can tell by the way that they are constantly manipulating the election process to make it easier to steal an election. Okay? All right, the game's over, so we're going to have to wrap this up. All right. So, yeah, so pay attention to Hawaii. Because, yeah, people are, this is causing a lot of people in Hawaii to get red-pilled about the Democratic Party. And I wouldn't be surprised if this causes, you know, some kind of a shift in the politics of the Hawaiian Islands. Now, I don't know if it'll be enough to elect a Romney as governor. I don't think they'd ever go that far. But they might get some qualified people in there. Like, I really, you know, I'm MAGA all the way, but I love Tulsi Gabbard. It's not just because she's freaking cute and reminds me of the freaking hot chick from Josie and the Pussycats. No, she's smart and she's freaking a patriot. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. And I can deal with a lot of crazy shit as long as I know that their heart is true to the Republic. And I believe that Tulsi is. So I like her. I don't say I'm going to vote for her, but frickin' I wish all the Democrats were like her. Anyway, so that's going to complete this rant video, and you know what? Looks like there's going to be a lot of entertaining shit that's going to be going on here in the lead up to the 2024 election. So I might make some more rant videos, but it's not going to be like the old videos that I used to do with the skies falling, because sky fell. So there you go. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Later.